Today we're doing a run on Uma Musume as an event's been going on lately, and I did like 11 runs yesterday, so I pretty much got most of the unlockables. I did all the story events and all that stuff, and yeah, we're doing pretty well there. I just need to change the game title as well. I'm playing. Or add one, because Sankaku Ren Saki doesn't have one. Now, I don't know if it's just the player, but the game sometimes takes a while to boot up. I'm not entirely sure why. Unless the game was trying to update or something. Maybe I need to update the launcher. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Or maybe it's just not connecting because there's a problem with the servers. I mean, an event's going on, so it's not surprising that a lot of people would be doing that. There we go. So yeah, here we are, back with Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Now, I had a really good run earlier today. I'll show you in a second. So yeah, I had a really good run, and guess what? My first B+ ranked horse girl. Go to winning. Now, because of the event, they gave us lots of free gems. Well, I say lots, enough for just over a 10 pull. So I was able to get a load of new costumes for the 2-star and below horse girls. Sakura boxing, go to winning, and Major Orion. I had a pretty decent one with Major Orion as well. She didn't quite make it to the finals. And I also had a really good one with Grass Wonder as well. Because yeah, I mean, look at that strength. Look at that strength stat. Immense, right? Alright, with that said, we're going to do Vodka. She is also a strength specializing horse girl, so I should be able to do some really good run with her. So as you can see, I've done all the story events. I've got over 200,000 points, because most runs I'm doing give me at least 1,500 if I have a good one. And getting a load of new statues for summons, which is also very nice. So I have 19 statues, and I have 1 or 2 of them are getting pretty close to having enough stars to limit break them. I mean, Dio Scarlet, it's a bit far. Nice Nature, 25 would give us 83. 85. 61. 67. That would be 93. So gold chip is probably my next closest. So we'll get started then, shall we? It's my real world colleague, well, former colleague, Sharpie in the chat today. I can't believe you're dabbing on me. I can't believe you do that. Scratch that, I totally believe you do that. So yeah, we're on Vodka. We're doing Vodka today. And there's our defaulters over here. The only annoying thing is I need to get some, if I'm going to pass on like 3-star stat buffs, I'm going to need to use 3-star horses who have that buff. It's not those two. Just trying to remember. I mean, you can use your friends' girls as well, which helps. So yeah, we could go right up to 191 strength right off the get-go. Alright then. So as she's strength prioritized, I've got one for every stat here. But of course, each horse girl has their specialized trait, so I'll be looking for a nice, good SSR strong one my friends have, and see if we can complete a scenario. Last time I managed to do it on stream, I forgot to view the final concert, which kind of sucked. All right, we got one. Let's bring it on. Skip on. Alright, I should probably get my phone for Google Translate. I always need it for skills. It doesn't matter how many times I use a skill, it always works out that way. Wow. Already E. Already E rank in strength. That is pretty neat. Ah. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. If I have more than 2 in a stat, then I've got to do it. Oh, you're really doing this to me. Now we got to take a day off. Got to take a day off. The better the mood, the better the stat buffs. I mean, during my winning ticket run, there were times where strength would go up so much that the secondary stat it buffed would actually be more than what I'd get for just doing the stat on its own. That was a pretty good way to catch up in that sense. Right, let's see what this says. Oh, come on, gotta get it all. It's openly crate-minded. I feel like I'm not grown up, even if I dare to break the tension. Can you go out with me because I want to eat? Or let's make a I don't know what that second part is. I don't think that read it very well. I think a kebab or something. I'm not sure. Go for the top one. Oh no! Waste. A waste. A waste, I say. Right, 12, 10. Oh! 17. The more you have, the better. A lot of them seem to be going into the strength stat, aren't they? 15, okay. Mainly because the strength ones are actually in their strength stat. Just you wait, I'll have the strongest horse girl you've ever seen. 2, 2, 1. We will go and try and get some more mood. There we go, and more stamina as well. I like it when that happens. Alright. So, I think she's basically asking me how I'd order the usual or coffee and black. Coffee and black. It's all about the guts, man. It's all about getting those guts. Right. 19, 14, 9, 12, 11. We've got to go for that. The sooner you max out your friendship with your trainer cards. Right, I think the bottom one is for stamina. It is. Yes, very nice. The top one is a mood buff, so you need to try and try not to waste what it gives you. 11, 17. We're not getting much in the stamina department. Although we are now. A nice 70 buff, which is always nice. 11, 16. I mean, one of my usuals who watch me play this game generally tells me that strength is what gives you the last final spurt, but I have a feeling that guts have a part to play in that as well. At least in another guide showed me. I mean, I don't know who to believe. 18, 15. That's 29 total. 28 total. I'm ace, stat-wise. I'm already at a D in strength. That is incredible. This early, it's normally difficult, but you know, I guess with someone's horse girl I inherited, basically strength is gonna just shoot up every time we get a boost. A boost. Of course it's a boost. Buff. My bad. Alright. If she does not win her debut, then something is clearly wrong with my RNG on this run.
各馬娘の構想が期待できます。
人気と実力を兼ね備えた3番、今日は3番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。7番、スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って1番人気ウォッカ。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
Alright guys, I need to go. I need to go relieve. So I'll leave you with this. Be back in a sec.
各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
2番、8番、この2人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ウォッカ。2番、早くも先頭に躍り出た。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は8番、2馬身離れてウォッカ、1馬身離れて4番、すぐに続いて7番、内を回って1番、その外並んで6番、そのうち並んで5番、少し後ろから3番、2番先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
各馬娘一段となって団子状態の大混戦。
お互いに牽制し合っているようですね。
先頭2番、レースはよどみなく進んでいます。続きました8番、ウォッカ、この位置につけています。後から7番、5番続いている。少し離れて6番、内の方から3番、少し離れて4番、間もなく第4コーナーカーブ。
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。
まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。栄光まで400、最終コーナー最初に駆け抜けてきたのは2番ウォッカ。完全に抜け出した。200を通過。ウォッカ、足色は衰えない。ウォッカ、リードは2馬身。2番ホイッスラル。先頭は依然ウォッカ。速い速い。後ろを突き放してウォッカ、今勝利です。この子にかなう馬娘はいるのか。メイクデビューを制しましたウォッカ、見事な勝利。
Alright, I'm done now. I'm back now. Didn't take as long as you thought, eh? Still, was that a comfortable win? I didn't actually get to see it. Well, that amount of fans, it's pretty decent. But winning the debut should always have been expected. Right, moving on. 14. Nothing is majorly being buffed for me, so I guess I can spend the day healing up, rejuvenating her for another day. And that 10 buff right from the start. I always like that. That's always a nice thing to happen. Oh, stamina. Yes. I've been looking for an excuse to get the stamina up. I mean, the thing I like doing early on is like trying to boost the friendships as much as possible early on. The earlier you can max those, the more likely you are to get a special training that will get you even better stat growth. Running, nice. Alright, 13. Again, another excuse to go into there. I mean, I don't know if you've ever like watched the Grand National or something, but you know, there are quite some interesting names for the horses. Gotta love how I had some bad RNG there. 16, 16, 12, 9. We'll keep buffing that. So yeah, I'm still waiting on my copy of Neptunia Virtual Stars. I ordered the limited edition from the store, but they sent me an email saying that they are a bit behind because of Brexit causing delays in shipping European parcels, so I might have to wait till next week to receive mine. I think she had enough in there. She had enough in the locker. 11, 12, 14. So there's 2 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there, 2 in there, but that 1 doesn't matter. Whoa, going for running, I guess. Alright, just recuperate. 14, 16. Oh, that is great, that one is. Alright, 2, 2, 2, okay. Alright, we nearly got some of them up there. Right, we can do some skill stuff now. If I remember correctly, she's a leader. I don't know what strategy insert is. Let's just see where we're at stat-wise. Strength, of course, is more than suitable. Everything's suitable. I think I could do this. I think we can win this race without any skills. It'll give me a chance to actually observe where Vodka actually decides to run her race, or likes to run her race. She's a betweener. Ah. Now, is a betweener called an insert with Google Translate sometimes? You have to wait till June. Oh, that sucks, man. I apologize. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's good to know. It's always nice to have an expert in the chat to remind me of things. Although it's kind of annoying that Google Translate can't translate stuff properly. I mean, it's clearly a word for it. But, you know. But yeah, when I finish Saku Saku, so yeah, I think I've been quite grateful that my my stream wasn't being viewed by anyone really, with what I saw at the end of Saku Saku, which, as I've said, will be cut from the well, will be censored. I will need to go a bit ahead myself, examine if that content was all it was, or whether there's actually going to be more. So I need to spoil myself a little bit. Oh man. Oh man, the chat's in full force today almost. If Martin was here, it would have been like almost a load of regulars. Didn't think I'd be saying that last year. No, it wasn't an open panty shot. We got to see a super chibi Mio's boobas. To put it like that. Purely because it was a chibi CG. I was hoping maybe that's all it is. So, you know, censorship is going to happen, I'm afraid. Oh no, Vodka is trapped. Oh, there we go. Ah, Nishino flower though. Oh man. Wow. Well, that was pretty poor, Vodka. Not gonna lie. That was pretty poor. That was not great. She got trapped in the field, didn't she? I was hoping her strength would at least force her through the field, but I guess that is not going to happen. But you know, so long as we make the grade, it's fine. So yeah, we'll just have to hope that we can. We already have a rainbow. Where are we looking at? We're looking at. I guess we'll go for stamina. Oh, this is new. Is it? Oh, how should you spend a new year? Motorcycle. Let's see what scanning it says. So basically, we're New Year's plans. Okay, what are New Year's plans? Fukamusume acquisition, two-wheeled samadhi, and all human solutions. Well, that's just how Google Translate is, isn't it? Middle one. Going to the arcade. I wish it would just say that. 11, 12. Wow, they're really spreading the training out here. When I did my B+ run with a winning ticket, there was a bit of a focus on strength. But yeah, build speed. Yes, indeed. Intelligence heavy gold ship was quite a thing. Oh, nice. Well, intelligence heavy gold ship was really good at activating skill cards, because that's what intelligence does. 16, 18, 11. Guess we'll go for more speed, I guess. Whew, there you go. It's all about, when it comes to skill cards, it's all about using them right. Look, why don't you download it? Why don't you try Good Morning? I don't think that second half's right. Run away. Try to download. I'll try to download it. Oh, smart. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. but the chance is too great. I can't risk that. I do not want to risk that. Yes, we'll play the cautious game sometimes because that's just smart. Right, so stamina. Now, because she spends a lot of her time as an in-betweener, positioning themselves at the end of the race would probably be a good thing. Positional sense. Getting a little better at the beginning of the race. We'll look for some insert-specific stuff as well, of course. Updraft. At the end of the race, the power to overtake is slightly higher if you're behind. Cut-off position. At the end of the race, the distance force will increase slightly. That's not a good translation at all. Oh, if you're overtaken during the race. Okay. But wasn't there, I'm pretty sure there was a stat here that had something to do with insert strategy. Yeah, cut-off position. Okay. Alright, that'll do for now. Hopefully she will use it. And we are in pretty good shape for this race as well. Speed and strength as well. I think the weirdest part of my winning ticket run was the fact that during the second URA final race, she was like 7th favourite. But when we got to the finals, she was the favourite. I was just thinking, why is that? That shouldn't seem right, should it, really? Guess it was just the luck of the draw of the girls who made it to the final. Also, I just need to say this. Mihono Bourbon and Rice Shower, I just can't use them. They're two of my favourites, but I just can't get them to the URA finals. Actually, I tell a lie. I got Mihono Bourbon to the first race before the final. And, you know, before the grand final. And she lost that. At the end of this, I need the new limited edition Horse Girl pool. It's not what you expect. It wasn't what I expected either. It's some sort of event to celebrate the ending of the anime. Bourbon is relatively easy. I just suck training her then. I just suck at raising her then. The thing is, Rice Shower is hard to raise. At the same time, if you can get her all the way to the end, I'm sure she'll be one of the better horse girls you have. What is wrong with Vodka? She doesn't look like she's gonna win. She doesn't look like she's gonna win. But then look at her go now. Well, she shut me up. The only thing about Rice Shower is, a lot of the time, I get to her final objective, and she gets beaten by Majoroma Queen every time. Doesn't matter how close I am to her, she just can't beat her. really quite a frustrating horse to raise. Well, there you go, 80 G2 races. Also, Gorus, I did actually spend 10 of my pulls on cards. I got one of the event cards, but guess what card it was? The speed card. One of the SSR cards types I already have a load of anyway. I just can't get a strength or intelligence one. I just can't. I'd call that super frustrating. Right. How can I beat this How can I beat this guy? Rotation is Kree or select. Let's select stones. 2 rotations is the key. Select stones? Yeah, I thought that would be intelligence. We needed that. 17. 16. 16. That has a lot of horse girls in it, so we'll throw it in there. The SSR speed card in the event's the best speed card in the game right now. Huh, you don't say. $70 strength. And that's going to be the same sort of growth later as well. So I'm in a pretty good place right now in regard to skills. I have a stamina card here, which I might put into play. Yeah, if you're overtaken in the middle of the race. That would probably be very likely for her. Right, so into the G1 race where still she's pretty good. She's in a pretty good place. If she would use her skill cards though, that'd be great. I mean, apart from Mihono Bourbon and Rice Shower, I can consistently get most horses into the URA finals. Even if it's only to the first round of finals. So Tokai Teo was the best speed SSR before the event. Maybe I should put her on instead. But there's one thing I'm curious about. Is a max limit broken, max level, super rare card as good as a non-limit broken SSR card? Because at this event, I've got pretty much the nice nature. The nice nature card I have is max limit broken at level 40. I mean, super rare cards are the only cards I have a nice variety of. When it comes to super SSR cards, it's either speed, stamina, and guts. And the guts are from like events and like the friend pool. There you go, stamina! Stamina recovery! That's what I want! Oh yeah, she's using skill cards now! There you go. Come on! Beat Daiwa! My goodness! Oh, not quite. Not quite. Isn't one of the reasons Rice Shower is so hard to train because her best stat is guts? She got second place. That's fair. That's good enough. She couldn't quite beat Die with Scarlet. Just a little underwhelmed. I honestly thought Rice Shower was best at growth in guts. That's what I was under the impression. Right, there you go. See that? Almost the same amount of growth in stamina as if she just focused on stamina outright. So this is where getting your strength cards is really good. Oh. Damn it. I'm always trying to keep the mood up. Stat growth is the best mood. And then I get some good RNG. Oh dear. I know stamina and guts are her best stats. Also, just because their best stat is something doesn't necessarily mean their growth will be better either. As far as I'm aware. I mean, we just gotta get through these early races with Vodka, and then we should be able to get to the beach episode. Beach episode 1. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking. I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get Vodka to the URA finals. I don't think I've managed that yet with her. I've won the URA finals with 4 horses. Winning Ticket, Silent Suzuka, Tokai Teo, and Daiwa Scarlet. I think those are the 4 horse girls I've actually gotten to the finals and won. I mean, the more people you make friends with, the access to better horse girls you have as the breeding pair to start the scenarios with. I know she's already got the minimum strength requirement if it was one of her worst stats, but in Gold Ship's case, you were drawing 3 to 4 trainers on one session a lot. Yeah, that happened with my winning ticket run earlier in the day. I was able to, so there was one point where winning 55 in strength and like 27 in stamina, which was better than what she was getting in stamina on its own. So bonuses can really help. I think Vodka is not in a good place right now. She has strong final straight pace, but when she's caught up in the field like this, it's really not good. I mean, that pace right there, that turn of pace that gets her past the pack. I think that's partially why you have strength as well. I mean, she's coming through now. She's coming through now. And there you go. I should learn by now. I should learn that Vodka, just because she's near the back, near the end, doesn't mean she's not necessarily going to win. I should have more faith. Well, there you go. And there you go. That's what her G1 celebration is. Take a swig from the thermos, or the flask. Well, boy howdy. That is how you do it. That is how you do it. Lightly alcohol in there. Yes, I think vodka might be a very likely thing in that flask. But here we go. We've made it to the first beach episode. Or we will be at the first beach episode. Right. 7, 18, 12, 11, 19. We do that. A day of rest, and then we focus everything into the beach episode. I'm very often one of those people who will try and get their stamina full for the beach episode. And then try and like thrust it all in the stuff that's not as good. But there will normally be at least one day where their best stat will be really high. And I'm taking a chance that that is not the day. 31, not as good, but not as terrible either. $20, 15. Oh, stamina racing this time. Oh. Oh. We're gonna hope for one last shot. We shall hope for one last shot. I'll go for that one because I know it's... Well, okay. Not what I was expecting. I was sort of hoping for a little better when it came to the strength, but... Is it bad of me to focus on the first beach episode in stats that aren't great for her? Or the growth isn't great? There are times where I just wonder if I'm just not utilizing it effectively. Right, if I pick the bottom one, I get a big buff with my friendship with her. Speed 23, 18, 13. I feel like the sooner I get everything that she's not good at to 400, the more I can focus on the stats she's actually good at. Let's see. What is the menu to train your lower body? I wonder what it is. Running is probably best, or how about a fitness spike? I think running would be best, wouldn't it? There you go. Stamina. Oh, guts. You're testing me, aren't you? Now, I think that this is about whether I should continue training for a small buff in stats, or possibly doing something else to, like, save stamina instead. Let's run beyond our limits, or is that overkill? Is that overkill? I mean, even if it's just a slight buff. Ah. See, I was half expecting something like that to happen. I was half expecting that to happen. Not gonna lie. What sort of skill cards do I have for her now? A little stamina drain to earn a skill. Pretend aperture. If you activate a lot of skills at the end of the race. She doesn't tend to do that. Updraft. At the end of the race, if you're in the back, the power to overtake will rise slightly. But that's in mile races. I don't know if Vodka is actually good at mile races or whether it's like... I mean, there are guides I can look at. Let me see. See if I can find it. I mean, there's a page I found that has a lot of good guides. But really, I need to find the one with characters. That's what I need to find. Character build guides. Okay. What is Vodka's preferred one? Medium distance and mile. So that is actually fine. The mile one is fine. Actually. So we'll put that one on. Alright. So G1 race, 2,000 meters. That's medium distance though, isn't it? That's not a mile race. Ugh, I should have checked. I should have checked what the race was going to be. But she's still in a good shape. I have learned the hard way on some runs that focusing on the best stat is not necessarily the best idea. When your bad stats are below 400, as I've learned, you don't tend to do very well in races. I've been drinking a lot today, so I'm gonna quickly go. I'm quickly gonna go have a drink. Be back. Not have a drink. I need to relieve the drink. Be back in a sec.
秋華賞の舞台で美しく花を咲かせるのは誰だ。人気と実力を兼ね備えたエアグルーヴ。今日は3番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。ダイワスターレット。スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負ってダービーウマ娘ウォッカ1番人気です。私が一番期待しているウマ娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。各ウマ娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタート。各ウマ娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。先行争いは10番13番西のフラワー。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ウォッカ西のフラワー先頭に立ちました。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはメジロマックイーン、そしてそのうちダイワスターレット、さらに10番差がなく13番内から行く12番第1コーナー回って第2コーナー西のフラワー早くも先頭に躍り出た。先頭から大きく離されて2番手はダイワスターレット、少し離れて岩早秀10番並んできた。5番手にエアグルーヴ、少し後ろからメジロマックイーン4番並んできた。外を通りまして12番後から13番外を通りましてナイスネイチャー3番並んできた。そしてその後ろから行くのは5番
Boy, my bladder is getting a workout over these summer days, or these summer temperatures we're getting.
これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね。
順位を振り返っていきます。先頭西のフラワー、レースはよどみなく進んでいます。続いてダイワスターレット、少し後ろから岩早秀、少し離れて4番メジロマックイーン続いている。そのうち並んでエアグルーヴ、外
It's still snowing here. He didn't put it quite that nicely, but
少し離れてウォッカ、その外並んで13番、そのうち並んで5番第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
ここからスパート、一気にレースが動きます。
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。まだ
it's not like Nishino Flower to try and escape. But then it's not like Vodka to get caught up in the pack either. Yes, April is meant to be the the shower season, not snow. Third place. Late Martins is late again. Yes, you are. And you missed some really good content in Saku Saku as well. I need to double check to make sure that there's no more of what I saw right at the end, otherwise I might have to stop playing it. Well, 5,000. I mean, at least the top 3 gives you the same skill points as before, isn't it? She needed to top 3 at least, and she did achieve it. But this next race, she's not expected to do well at all. If you're not given a target after being given a target before, you know that race is probably meant to be a throw anyway. Alright, let's rest up first. Oh, 70. Ah, nice. There's some decent RNG happening at least. Intelligence. Ah, and then that happens. 21, 16. Alright, other than that, you know, I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna spend it. Keep mood high, that's what I've learned as well. Her stamina ain't great, so if I can get some more stamina activation, that one is no good. I think that's probably where I'm lacking the most, especially considering a lot of these yeah, as you can see, even though she has really high strength, strength is bad. Nothing is good, so we can only expect a poor performance. 8 favorite. that doesn't say everything. Mind you, I recently I bought a game on GOG because it was the only place I could get this game for more than 40% off. That was legit as well. Of course, I had to install an app to play it, but at least this app condenses all my different game services together, so that, you know, I can just activate them whenever I want, and I can set them to close the app down. So it's a good way to save on CPU and usage and all that, which is pretty nice. Although I do think it's kind of weird that you can link your PlayStation account and your Xbox account, so you can see the games on there, but you can't play them. I mean, it makes sense, right? They're actually on consoles, so it's like, why would you be able to play them from your PC?
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。マヤのトップガンと10番、この2人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。I believe
Vodka's main rival is Die with Scarlet. I would like to get Die with Scarlet's outfit, but as it stands, I'm closer to getting gold chips than hers. So depending on what happens on my next 10 pull in the horse pool, it's probably going to mean I'm going to need to I can't even remember what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. So yeah, despite where we are in the race, it's fine. As I've said, this is a race we're not expected to do well in. If there's no position target, then it's going to be a thrown race, basically. If you're somehow able to be good enough to actually clear it, then good on you, mate. If you've managed to do that. Defy the odds and still win these races. Look at Gold Ship go. Ah, Vodka. Vodka. Oh no, right at the back. There's a race out front. Vodka's no part of it. Right at the back of the field. If you've ever been able to finish in the top 5 in these races, then I'm very impressed with how well you are, how good your inheritance is going. Apart from that ogre cap, like 3-star speed increase, I've not had any more of those inheritance things happen. I've gotten the odd 3-star in like specialized positions. So if I remember correctly, the top one is healing, which we don't need. The middle one is a +5 in every stat, and the bottom one is skill points. So that's my primary concern. 18, 17, 17. Well, because stamina is the worst she's got, I'm gonna spend some on there. Oh, nice. That is pretty nice. +11. +13. Well then. Strength it is. $22, 20, 16. Alright. We can max out Major Uma McQueen. 25 speed, 19 intelligence. Speed. Not that we need extra strength, but it's always nice to have. 19, 15% chance of failure. She did it! She did it! She powered through! Right. Just you watch. One of these is going to be really good. Okay, it wasn't. Never mind. I have pulled a risk on those sorts of stat buffs. And then the next one comes along, it's actually even better. +71 in strength. Strength is going to be impressive. Especially when you get a 28. Right. Are we picking a movie? Alright, I'm gonna have to scan this text because Google Translate's struggling to decide what's being said. Damn. I don't like how sometimes it will read a character and sometimes it won't. It can really mess with the translation that wise. It seems that a strange switch has been turned on. I understand what I mean, but I can't really hit each other. But we can't really hit each other. Let's hit each other with a heart. If we were to run, it would be a match. Do the heart one, because I think that's guts. Very nice. I mean, it's pretty nice. I've got most things to near where they need to be minimal. 18, 17, 14. I'm just curious now. Do I do something like that and take a day's recovery afterwards? Or do I hope that something better turns up that'll probably give us even more gains? I'm gonna we get some running increase anyway. If stamina's still a bit low, we could put something in that, but I think intelligence is lower than stamina. Also, we have a positional stat. What do we have here? Positional sense. Get a little better at positioning yourself. Hidden righteousness. Man, Google Translate. Please. I've got to look for skills that are more for betweeners. Really. Straight line recovery. What else? Linear acceleration. So those are both to do with straight line, acceleration, and stamina recovery. The top one is to do the corner expert. We'll do that. Putting corner in expert seems to sometimes be pretty good. Oh yeah, look at that. Everything's pretty good apart from intelligence. It's a pretty good way. I mean, looking at it, we could probably dedicate the second beach episode to seeing if we can get strength. To sort of swell strength up and get that to the ceiling. If you saw my winning ticket at the start of the stream, she had nearly 1,000 strength. My winning ticket that won the whole thing had a lot of strength. The one annoying thing about a rice shower run I had, I can't help but think when you get that secret like event, you've really got to take it because it's very likely that just doing it normally isn't going to be enough. But when it goes wrong, it's like, well, that run's dead. Might as well give it up. Game over. Stupid horse, but run fast. That he does. That he does. I mean, having loads of strength and speed cards is good for those types of horse girls I have. Or should I say strength and stamina? Well, I'm literally talking about right at the very end. After that handcuff incident's resolved. I panicked a bit, so I didn't close it as quickly as I would have liked. Oh, look at that. Look at that Vodka power through there. Are you actually able to look at my VOD when I'm still streaming it, though? I consider myself quite lucky that Twitch didn't like block my my video. I'm just hoping, just because it's super deformed, that's the only reason that it's there. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise, I may have to stop playing that game. I mean, it was suggested to me, so I assumed it would be safe for work. But yeah, it's not quite proven to be that way yet. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to look a bit further, see if there are, like, portraits that show too much, and if there is, then I'm just going to have to stop playing the game, unfortunately. It's just how it goes. Alright, after this we get a second beach episode, so... Intelligence? Oof. Ooh, 22. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, we need to be prepared. Yes, yes there is. Yes, that's an issue that definitely needs sorting out. Which I will do on the VOD, don't you worry. I will make the necessary changes so I don't get banned. But to be fair, I chose that game in good faith that there wouldn't be anything, like, unseemly, but apparently there was. If that's the only part, then yeah, I will just I can keep playing, but I'll just have to censor. Alright, excellent gimmick. Strategy drive, so that's not for her. That's not for her. Might I have to save it for later? I think I probably will save it for later. True. If it's just like Eki, then it's fine. I can do that. But if it tries to throw a eroge scene at me, then I'm definitely gonna have to stop playing it, unfortunately. But like I said, I started that game in good faith that there was nothing like too much, but you know. I'm not sure if the person who actually told me about the game even still subscribes to my channel anymore. I'm not entirely sure they do. The first, the Neko Para's first shower scene, yeah, that's right, yeah. But at least that had some censorship. You know, it has mist. It doesn't show anything, so you know, it's good. It's fine in that sense. But you know, if we're getting full-blown like boobas on screen, then you know, that's not gonna be very good, is it? I'll definitely get banned. Unless I make a Pornhub account and post those playthroughs there. I guess that could work. Yeah, but I'm sure YouTube didn't like it. Alright, enjoy this race. I'm just going to go to the toilet again because I have drunk so much. I've drunk so much recently. Back in a sec. maybe debuffed, but she has the strength. The strength to push through. That's pretty much what I like. She's showing her overall how good she is at this point. She's showing us all. She's showing us all that, you know, she's pretty good. Gold ship is very quirky. 18, 17. I mean, nah, those aren't good enough for me. Those aren't good enough for me. 26-12. Ah, man. I mean, like I said, my gold ship was really good in this regard. I was getting like 52. I was getting like 52 in buffs and stuff. 17-10. See what I mean? It's like I've got two in strength. I've got two characters who could be going in strength, but she keeps moving to that. Really annoying. Wow, okay, thanks game. Thank you. You've really helped me out, haven't you? It's like, oh, it's all in intelligence now. They're literally not placing themselves where I want them to be. That's the most frustrating part about this run. Maybe I got spoiled by what happened with winning ticket, but you know, this is lame. It's only ever one or the other, not both. Yes, that they aren't. 23. It'd be nice if they would have shown up in the right positions. Now the only annoying part I have now, the intelligence isn't. The intelligence really needs to be higher. It really does. Intelligence is going to be pretty low. Unless intelligence is not really something she cares about. Otherwise, you know, it would be nice if I could have got it all into the low ones. Deep breath. Pretend aperture. If you activate a lot of skills. I've got one stamina card, but I have a feeling I'll need another one. I just have a feeling she's going to need another stamina card of some sort that's specialized. Hidden righteousness. Hide in the early stages, slightly recover endurance. Straight line recovery. Those are both straight line ones. So I guess it's either straight line recovery or it's going to be either straight line recovery or something else. Which one is it? Taking a deep breath. That's long distance. I don't think Vodka's long distance. Yeah, she's medium distance. So that one's no good. I mean, I'd take requests on something that you'd probably think would be good to have. If you want to share, I don't mind. I mean, I'd probably say hidden, you know, straight line recovery would probably be the more ideal choice. I can't help but think that's going to be it. Straight line recovery then. Oh, her intelligence is fine though. Intelligence is fine. I actually was quite worried it wasn't, but apparently she doesn't require as much intelligence, so that's fine. But putting another stamina card seems to have been the right choice, because that's the one thing she's a little lacking in. And it's probably the one thing Die with Scarlet is good in. This is going to be a race of deciding whether stamina is the right call or not. The way her stats aren't as good as my winning ticket means she probably isn't going to reach B+ if she does actually get all the way. We'll just have to wait and see and hope and pray and what all that good stuff.
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切り
The
ました。
fact that she's starting on the very outside is probably going to be a positive. She'll probably try and tuck in a little bit, but otherwise, that's probably the best place to be, just on the shoulder. Just don't put yourself in a position where you'll get blocked off. She's reliably played the cornering speed at the first corner.
それを見るように1番その外並んでエアグルーそして内目をつきましては3番ダイワスカーレット並びかけてきたそれを見るようにスーパークリーク13番並んできたさらには東海帝王11番追走2馬身3馬身開いてウォッカ1馬身差スペシャルウィーク内で
Huh, she's moved to the inside. Can't say I think that's a good idea. Unless she can find a gap and just power her way through.
マヤのトップガン彼女の客室には合っていますね。
大欅を越え4コーナーへまだ1馬身以上の差があるぞここから捉えることができるのかさあいよいよ直線だどのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのかウォッカここから仕掛けどころだウォッカそれで足を溜めていますさあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか最後のコーナー最初に駆け抜けてきたのは
She gets to that last straight and then she's sort of like goes. There's the stamina recovery I gave her. A bit late for that. Or maybe not, I don't know. Well, we've made it to the URA finals. Yes, McQueen can be really a bitch for that. Just shooting off. You think you're doing all right, and then all of a sudden she just came out of nowhere and just left everyone else for dead. That was obviously a case of where I was hoping that she'd like get caught in the pack at some point, make it easier. But nah, she always found a way out. I do like that we get 5 extra days. At least in this case. Ah, damn it, I didn't want to do that. That was an accident. Alright. Ah, of course. The RNG's gonna fuck me over now. Right, okay. By the way, is your prey also a combination pack of super special theory? That's not what it says at all. That's definitely not what that's saying at all. Come on, you know you can read it better than that. It's a special, super special assortment pack. That might be more accurate. Although the choices are, you know, yeah, it looks delicious, or that amount is tough. It's delicious! There you go, that's a bit more like it. Getting her strength to A rank. 14, 16, 18. We'll get the intelligence up to a C. Alright, URA finals, let's do this. 31! So while she certainly is not going to reach winning ticket levels of strength, she might be pretty good otherwise. Stamina keep. Advance. That's not for her. She's no good for her. Preparing to escape. Strategy precedent. That's leader, isn't it? Precedent, if I remember correctly. Strategy escape. That one's useless. Crawling down. If you're overtaken at the final corner, slightly easier to return. We have a lot to choose from. Well, not as much as you might think we could have to choose from. Position sense. Positioned better at the beginning of the race. Hidden. Alright. When the front is clogged in the early race, slightly recovers endurance. Boy, there's so many skills now. Gotta be careful in what you choose. Stamina keep. Strategy advance. Escape. Slightly better turnaround when the front is blocked at the last spurt. I think I'll put that one on just because she tends to be like bursting through it near the end. That tends to be what she does. Strength is the only good thing. It's gonna be a wintry race as well. Well, she's the outright favorite. If she uses the skills right, then we could have something pretty special. I mean, when Winning Ticket actually won these finals races, she got 13 and like 70 in skill points. If Vodka gets anything like that, she'll probably be a B horse just below Ogre cap.
舞い散る雪がターフを白く染め上げます。除雪作業の進むここ東京レース場。馬場状態の発表は主です。
雪化粧といえば聞こえはいいですが、走る子たちにすれば厄介ですね。
3番人気にはガイバスターレット、2番人気を紹介しましょう。待機シャトル、威風堂々と。
I'm not sure, but I think there is one other backliner. She's the best backliner at the moment, I believe. Not that she's the only one, that she's the best backliner. I think that's what it was.
さあ、ゲートが開いた。各
Oh no.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
これから第2コーナーへかかっていきます。17番と13番、この2人が競り合っているぞ。
I'm wondering if she can pull this back.
一番人気ウォッカ、花を奪っていたのは13番、17番、並んでくる向こう正面に入って。
The fact we have some escapers out front kind of concerns me.
先頭をかけます。17番、13番、
Well, there's a stamina recovery.
その後太陽マシン開いて西のフラワー外から岩早秀少し離れてブラスワンダー、そして内目をつきましたがダイバスターレット、その後から
She's already tagging onto the back of the advance or the leaders. I mean, it's not that long a race either. She is really fast at the final straight though, Vodka. She is pulling away. I thought Grasswinder was coming back at her, but... Woohoo! That's what I like to see. I'm not 100%, but I do think having health does affect your RNG chances. I do think that's something that happens. Plus 12 and 51 in skills. Okay. Speed. Guts. I'll throw it in speed because why not? Ooh, that's where intelligence is gonna hurt her. That's potentially where she's gonna get hurt in this race. But she's still the favorite. I can't be too mad at that. She's still the favorite, even though she's lacking in intelligence. Mind you, I don't think she likes that turf either. She prefers turf. She doesn't like the dirt. I mean, when I play on my own time, I do normally skip most of the races unless they're like ones I haven't won before. But when they start, when they get to a point where as they probably won't do well, that's when I'll watch the races. I want to see if any RNG will come to my rescue in those situations. Which 8 out of 10 times it doesn't. But I live for those 2 out of 10 that they do. Alright, a good start, a good start. Not slow by any means. Alright. I always dread seeing Major Uma Queen in these races. Oh man, she's caught in the... She can't find a way out. Alright, she found a way out now, but maybe it's too late. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Oh, there you go. She's safe. That was worrying for a second there. I almost thought McQueen was gonna block her in. Maybe her strength is the reason she was able to like force her wide and get out. It wasn't an OP McQueen, but it was a McQueen that nearly blocked us in, which would have sucked majorly if that had been the case. But hey, she's made it to the finals. And there was some good skillage. Oh, everything has the potential to be good. 25, 20, 22, 17, 19. Although she has a chance of messing it up and injuring herself. Alright. I could go for some safety and just go for the skills points. Or I could risk it all and potentially get her into a B rank in the running. Ooh, boy. Do you think I should go for the speed, or should I just play it safe with intelligence? Even though she's pretty much activating skills pretty reliably. Vodka's chances in the final rest on this because I think... Oh boy. I'm glad someone's offering it. I honestly think she can afford most things now, even with 183 skill points. Alright, it worked! It's paid off. It has ultimately paid off. But now we look into what we can possibly put in. The skill that triggers when I have a lot of skills trigger is only if it happens all at once. It won't work if it's just like a load at separate points in the race. It has to be triggering all the time. I mean, we got plenty of things. It's amazing we don't have any debuffs. Maybe it's because I don't have Rice Shower. Rice Shower seems to have debuffs. That's why I don't do well with Rice Shower, because she relies on debuffs more than buffing herself. Right, that's no good. That's not a strategy that works. That's an escape. I think positioning might be good. That race, she did get herself into a bit of an awkward predicament. Taking the course a little better early in the race. $78. I'll throw it on there. Why not? Why not? If we're not for favorite, that could be the difference. Ooh, boy. She's third favorite! No! Maybe I should have saved it. Maybe I should have saved it. Alright. Before we do the final, I'm sorry. I have to go again. I'm sorry. Alright, I didn't want to miss any of this. This is the final after all. We see what she can offer us. We'll see if she has what it takes to win in the end. We've got all our retries left, so we've not had to use one of those despite a few close calls. I mean, if I get gold ship to win this, I would like her to have her outfit. Let's see what she can do. Does she have what it takes to win the whole thing? Well, a good start. It's not really a long race either, I've noticed. So really, she doesn't want to fall back too far right off the go. Seems like Happy Meek is running with us. Nah, I looked at the character guide and it does say that most of her races are short, mid-race to mile race, mile to mid-race. Oh, she's gone. I think Marozensky's gone. Marozensky's just gone. I do not think we're catching her. Well, she completely blew us away. Oh! Well, that was unfortunate. I think if she'd activated her cornering speed, I think it's largely due to the fact that I think that was the first race that she hasn't activated her cornering speed, her speed up on corners. I can't help but think that might have made a difference. I have won nearly all the URA final trophies as well. I only have one more to get, and I don't think it's this one. I think I've got this one. There's one really short distance one. I mean, the weird thing is, Marozensky was the only one of the escapees that managed to pull away from everyone. Mihona Bourbon's an escape as well, but she didn't get away. Well, there you go. 2 right off the bat. Maybe there's a chance this time. I mean, maybe Marozensky just has the stat, has the buffing stat that she needs. She's not escaped yet. Now she's escaping. Now she's escaping. I have a feeling that because we don't have some sort of debuff to catch her when she escapes. If only she had a bit more, if If only the track was a bit longer. She just can't. She just can't. Every time she just activates something that lets her break away. Oh boy. If she keeps finishing second, there is still a shot. This is not too far away either. It's just a shame, isn't it? We had no debuffs for that to stop escapees from escaping, as Torath put it. When I'm not too hopeful now, I don't think she's actually going to be able to do it. I mean, she surprised me before, but I have a feeling that this time is not going to be one of those times. I mean, she might be my best vodka. She might be the best vodka I've managed to raise. Maybe if I had some better strength cards. Maybe if I had the Ogre Cap strength card instead. Well, whatever it is what it is. I'll be honest, I'm half tempted. If this one fails, I might see if she does better. If she'll actually, she is good going a bit further forward. I think the biggest problem is Vodka has too much ground to make up, being a in-betweener. I might see if I can change it to a leader and see if that gives her the chance to close down. Mind you, Maradzensky's actually stuck now. And Mihono Bourbon isn't quite the escaper. Yeah, Maradzensky has not broken away. Ah, an Ogre Cap instead! But for some reason, Ogre Cap took over the mantle as the one who got through to the end. Alright, we get one last chance. She can be a leader. Okay, she can be a leader. Well, let's see if this is any better. If she activates the same type of cards, she might have the ability to do it. We don't need to see all that starting bit, we can skip that. I'm very glad that she can be a leader. That reduces the amount of ground she has to make up at the end. Of course, there is a chance that she won't actually activate her special. And if she doesn't, that might be the one thing that holds her back in the end. But as you can see, she's used the same skill card she's used all the other times. And she's a bit closer to the front. If she doesn't use her special, that might be the difference maker. Damn, Maradzensky. She's escaped again. Nah, she can't do it. She can't do it. She was still about the same distance off as well.
2着はウォッカ、3着に入ったのはオグリキャップ。
次の1着はこの俺だ。
Nope. It's unfortunate, but she just couldn't quite make it to the end. And this is where I think maybe her health might have been a factor. I can't help but think that her health might have been detrimental to her ability to push at the end. And as you can see, we don't even have enough skill points to actually give her anything of her ability, so... Yes, it's unfortunate. She's a decent B rank, at least. And again, no 3... a lot of the time when I do these runs, I notice that they're only getting 1 star in the stat buff. Unless 3 stars are the only ones capable of achieving it. Ah well. Still better than previous versions of Vodka, at least. Well, there we go, more tonic. That means more time to raise horse girls. But I think Vodka can join the, can actually go up in the world, maybe. Well, she can't go up in the world, but she still adds to my team. I only have 1 last horse girl that's not B rank, and that's Gold Ship. Just Gold Ship now. Right, so we get 5,000 more coins from doing that. Let's go to the, well, we can do some bingo. Ah, nice. Two lines. More. So I need 2nd and 3rd prize now. I've got 1st prize twice, which doesn't normally happen. 4th place again. I do believe the animation of the girl on the top will tell you if you're actually going to do something good. If she tires out, it'll be probably like 6 to 8. If she maintains her speed, it'll be like 5 to 3. And then if she actually goes even faster at the end, she'll get 1 or 2. But yeah, a lot of money. A lot of money. I need that. Oh, I've got another card to use as well. Yeah, I did actually do a 1 pull. And got another of someone I already had on the rare category. Oh, hello there, Hawkos. Welcome to my stream, mate. You're just right at the end. I don't know if you've been watching the whole time or not, but, you know, nice to have you. Also, you know, if you have a Google Translate on your phone, it might be I'd recommend this game, definitely. It's definitely a lot of fun. If it's one of those where if you like raising characters and then watching them like perform, then it's definitely something you will definitely be interested in. I guarantee that much. Because I'm kind of addicted. This is the 10th time I've streamed this game. I'm just gonna have a quick look at the these. I hate these. I hate people who either under-equip their teams or add like an G rank just to lower everything else. so they get pulled down into races they're more than likely to win. That's kind of frustrating. The PvP can be kind of annoying, but it doesn't necessarily mean they'll win. Yes, the tweakers, the people who tweak their teams are kind of frustrating to play against. Oh, it led me into a false sense of security there. It probably tells me how good my horse girls are. It teases them that they're able to give someone with higher ranks a tough time. I mean, it also depends on how your form of your horse goes. I've got some really good form here. Second, third, and sixth. And there you go. Ooh. Alright, it comes down to this. Hey! I beat someone better than me! Ah, man, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Alright then, guys, that's the stream for today. It's unfortunate I couldn't quite win the final, but, you know, it can't always happen. The fact that I can get her to the grand final and still, you know, just barely lose, you know, it makes you think, you know, there's definitely hope for me. If I could get some breeding horses for really good stat growth, it would definitely help my causes a lot. So with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure having you here. And I'll see you guys on Friday, where I will have my new glasses finally, which would be nice. Yeah, don't worry, Toraf. I will make sure to make those changes. And I will also check to see if the game has any more of that stuff immediately after, at least. So, thanks for watching, guys. Pleasure's all mine, as always. And I'll see you guys on Friday. See you then.